let's get this started. Hey, Adagio. Thanks for coming. Hi, Becky. So, hi, welcome. Yeah. This is so great that you're all here. For those of you who don't know me, I think everyone knows me, but I'm Brooke, and I'm the theater teacher here. And I know.
Yes.
And I'm just so proud of this group and what they're about to share with you. This is their technically it's their final for my class, but it's a real deal production that they basically did on their own. I mean, I said to them, we had started the semester with our sonnets and our speeches, and then they came to me one day and said, well, what about, we were talking about this play, The Complete Works of William Shakespeare Abridged, and they said, well, why can't we do that? And I said, all right, if you come to me by April break, and you pitch me this, and you show me that you can do this, we can do it. And not only did they arrive the day before we left for April break with things off book and things staged, it was funny, it was fun, they were just doing brilliant work. So I felt like as their teacher, the best thing to do was to just step out of the way and let them do their thing. And boy, have they ever. So I'm just so proud of them. I'm so proud of them, and I'm so thrilled that this is a final. This is great. And I'm thrilled you're all here, because what we talk about a lot in class is that performance, it's not about perfection, that's just another part of the process. So you being here as an audience for them is a huge, huge part of their process, and a part that they couldn't experience without your presence. So I'm so glad that you're here to be part of that. And now I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to let you enjoy The Complete Works of William Shakespeare Abridged.
Welcome to The Complete Works of William Shakespeare Abridged. Thank you for that lovely introduction. I just have a few announcements to get out of the way before we get going. The use of flash photography and the recording of this performance, audio or video, is strictly prohibited. If you have an iPhone, please take this moment to silence it. If you have an Android, please take this moment to get an iPhone. I'm Jo Orr, and it gives me great pleasure to announce that what we are doing tonight, we believe to be unprecedented in the history of MVRHS, that is to encapsulate in a single theatrical performance the magic, the grandeur of William Shakespeare. So this book weighs about 6 pounds. So we've got a lot to get through tonight. So I better introduce my companion, one of the world's preeminent Shakespearean scholars. She has a certificate of completion from preeminentshakespeareanscholar.com. Please join me in welcoming Miss Amelia Simmons.
Ladies and gentlemen, William Shakespeare, playwright, poet, actor, Stratford's proudest flower, transplanted from the heart of the English countryside to bask in the warmth of London's literary greenhouse. A man who, despite the ravages of male pattern baldness, planted the potency of his poetical genius in the fertile womb of Elizabeth's England, where it took root and spread through the lymphatic system of Western civilization, where it grew into the oozing carbuncle of knowledge that even now is on the tip of our collective consciousness. And yet, how much do we, intellectually flaccid members of the 21st century, truly appreciate the genius of William Shakespeare? How much? Let's find out, shall we? Charlie, can I have some lights on these that did so much? If I could just have a brief show of hands, how many of you guys have ever seen or read anything by William Shakespeare? Anything by... Oh, what about Shakespeare? So do you. Well, you're an eminent Shakespearean scholar. Preeminent. Go be preeminent. All right. If I could have another show of hands, how many of you have ever seen or read All's Well That Ends Well? All's Well That Ends Well. That's so cool. How many of you have ever seen or read King John? King John? Oh, Seen it or read it?
I've read it a long, long time ago.
I'm gonna assume you guys don't matter. King John, seen it or read it?
I downloaded it.
Mind telling us what King John's about?
Oh yeah, no, it's about like this hunchback guy.
No. As any preeminent Shakespearean scholar can tell you, King John is about a king named John. Nice try, but can you stand up for us, please?
Yeah, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, ecce homo. Judging by your obvious lack of fluency in Latin, may I assume that you have not matriculated?
Well, not today.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at Sarah.
Hi.
Abandoned by our educational system, awash in a sea of sexual ambiguity, hopped up on empty kilobytes of virtual Viagra, and now, look at the person sitting next to you. Do you see there the same vapid expression, the same pores clogged with the acne of intellectual maturity? Or do you see, look a little bit deeper, do you see there a desperate plea for literary salvation?
Can I sit down now?
No. You stand there as a living symbol of a society whose ability to comprehend, much less attain, the genius of William Shakespeare has been systematically sodomized by social media, castrated by the Kardashians. I mean, I say to you, cast off the cheap thrill of the car chase for the idols of the I am. Exchange the isolation of your AirPods for the splendors of the sonnet. Imagine a world where manly men wear pink tights with pride. A world where this book, and this is my dream, will be found in every hotel room in America. Can I get an amen? Amen! That dream begins here tonight. All right, so I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. We'll get this show on the road. Joe, just continue with the introduction. So much.
So those of you who own a copy of this book know that no volume is complete without a brief biography of the author himself. Providing this portion of the show is the third and final member of our troupe, Miss Sarah Lytle.
I was sitting in the audience, and now no one's performing. That's crazy. So I actually was Googling some stuff about Shakespeare, and I condensed that all into these note cards, and I'll just share them with you, and hopefully we'll all learn something. So William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was born in 1564 in the town of Stratford upon Avon, Warwickshire. He was the third of 8 children. He was the son of John Shakespeare, a locally prominent merchant, and Mary Audrin, daughter of a Roman Catholic member of the landed gentry. In 1582, he married a farmer's daughter named Anne Hathaway.
Different Anne Hathaway.
Well, he arrived in London in 1588, where he then dictated to his secretary, Rudolf Hess, the work Mein Kampf, in which he set forth his program for the restoration of Germany to a dominant position in Europe. After reoccupying the Rhineland zones between France and Germany, along with annexing Austria and the Netherlands, and the remainder of Czechoslovakia, Shakespeare invaded Poland on September 1939, thus precipitating World War II. Well, Shakespeare remained in Germany when the Russians invaded the city, where he then committed suicide with his mistress, Eva Peron. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Sarah. We are now proud to present the complete works of William Shakespeare Abridged.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his life may play many parts. How many parts exactly? Well, according to my calculations, there are exactly 1,122 parts in Shakespeare's canon. Far too many. Take, for example, Romeo and Juliet, 2 star-crossed lovers, a sympathetic priest, a meddling nurse, all vital to the plot, but Mercutio, Lady Capulet, unsightly fat on Shakespeare's otherwise muscular body of work. And so, let us begin our shrinkage of Shakespeare's canon by rendering the gristle and blubber of one of his greatest romantic tragedies down to the moist, tender, underage flesh of Romeo and Juliet. Prologue!
2 households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these 2 foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life. whose misadventures, piteous overthrows, do with their death bury their parents' strife. Thank you.
Act 1, Scene 1. Behold two men in search of imbroglio. For Capulet, Samson, for Montague, Benvolio. Verona's fragile peace shall be undone, and tragedy begin with the biting of a thumb.
Oh, it's him. I hate him. Oh, stop.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir? No, sir, but I do bite my thumb.
But you bite your thumb at me, sir.
No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb. Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
But if you do, sir, I'm for you. I serve as good a man as you.
No better.
Yes, better.
You lie.
Down with the Montagues.
Up yours, Capulet.
Rebellious subjects! Oh no! It's the prince!
Enemies to the peace, on pain of torture, throw your misinterpreted weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moved prince.
Buzzkill.
Capulet, go along with me. Benvolio, come you this afternoon to know our farther pleasure in this case.
Brown nose.
Asshat.
Where is Romeo? Saw you him here today? Oh, right glad I am he was not in this fray, but see, he comes! Good morrow, cuz.
Is the day so young?
But new struck 9.
Aye, sad hours seem long.
What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love?
Out.
Of love?
Out of her favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love that should be so gentle as view should be so rough and dear in its proof.
Alas, that love whose view is muffled still should without pathways to eyes to his will.
Oh, well, go ye to the feast of Capulets? There's substance for Rosalind who thou so loves, and all the admired beauties of Verona. Go thither and compare her face with some that I shall show, and I shall make thee believe thy swan a crow.
None fairer than my love.
Well, there's free beer. Let's go. Okay.
Now hie we to the feast of Capulet, where Romeo shall meet his Juliet, and in a scene of timeless romance, wait for the punchline. He'll try to get into Juliet's pants, but
Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for ne'er I saw true beauty till this night. Oh my God, if I profane with my unworthiest man, this holy shrine, the gentle fine is this. My lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Oh, good pilgrim, you do wrong, your hands do much with many lotion shells in this. For saints and hands, a pilgrim's hands do touch and
Have not saints' hands and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh, then dear saintlet lips do what palms do.
Saints do not move though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not while my prayer's effect I take.
Well, then from my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from my lips? Trespass, sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
Hi, I don't want to kiss you.
Do you like these indiscreets?
I don't. Oh, wow, you're such a good kisser. Oh, mother, I'm coming.
Is she a Capulet? Aye, so I fear. The more my unrest.
What are you doing? Oh my God.
The balcony seat?
What's off? Will I through yonder window break?
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father, refuse thy name, and thou shalt no longer be, but swear my love. What's in a name anyway? That which we call a nose by any other name would still smell. So, oh, Romeo, doth thy name, and for thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
Lady, I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I shall be new baptized. Hence, what'd you just say? I said, call me but love, and I shall be new baptized. Hence,
Call you butt love?
call me but love.
Oh, okay. Oh, my butt love, my sweet, sweet butt love, Sarah. Well, art thou not Romeo? A Montague?
Neither, fair maid, either thee dislike.
Well, dost thou love me then? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet, if thou swearest, thou may prove false. Oh, Romeo, if thou dost love me, pronounce it faithfully.
Lady, I swear by yonder blessed moon.
Swear not by the moon.
What shall I swear by then?
I don't know, Dougie's right there.
Lady, by yonder blessed virgin, I swear.
Oh, Romeo, although I join thee, I've no joy in this contract tonight. It's too rash, too sudden, too ill advised, too like lightning, or anyone can say it lightning. So, sweet, good night.
What?
Sweet, good night. Hey, butt love, we're in the middle of a
that leave me so unsatisfied?
Oh, what satisfaction can thou have tonight? Whoa! Second basis for the second date, sweetheart. Oh, right, but love parting is just too sorrow. Oh!
Well, Romeo did swoon with love. By Cupid he'd been crippled, but Juliet had a loathsome cuz whose loathsome name was Tybalt.
Oh! Romeo, the love I bear for thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain, therefore turn and draw.
Tybalt, I do protest. I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise.
Ah, thou wretched boy, I am for you.
What? No, I'm not gonna.
Ow! Oh, she killed me.
Yeah, a little bit. Right, okay. From Tybalt's death onwards, the lovers are cursed. Despite the best efforts of friar and nurse, their fate pursues them. They can't seem to duck it, and at the end of Act 5, they both kick the bucket.
Oh, gallop apace, you fiery-footed steed, and bing and cloudy night immediately. Oh, come, civil knight, oh, come, gentle knight, oh, come, Romeo, come, night, night, night. Bring me my love. Oh,
Alas the day! He's gone, he's killed, he's dead!
can heaven be so envious?
Romeo, who ever thought it? Romeo!
What devil I got in torment? Has Romeo slain himself?
I saw the wound, I saw it here in his manly breast!
Is Romeo dead and Tybalt slaughtered?
No, Romeo who killed Tybalt is banished! Romeo who killed Tybalt!
Did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did, alas the day, it did!
Oh my God, this is so sad. Oh, I'm so sad and angry and emotional. Oh, Friar Lawrence, Romeo just got banished and Tybalt's dead. I got really bad cramps,
Drink thou this vial, this distilled liquor, drink thou often. Presently through thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humor, but side effects may include nausea, insomnia, and suicidal thoughts.
Oh, I feel a cold and drowsy humor running through my veins. Oh, I am starting to feel a little nauseous. Wow, I feel so much. Oh, God.
My love, my wife! Oh, death that had sucked the honey from thy breath have no effect on thy beauty. Why art thou yet so fair?
I don't know, I guess I'm kind of just lucky in that way.
Sure, apothecary, thy drugs were quick. Thus, with a kiss, I die.
Oh,
Consent is key.
Wow, what a nap.
Good morning, guys.
Oh, where is my love? Oh my God!
what is this? A cup clutched in my true love's hand? Oh, I see this has been his timeless end. Oh, Churl has drunk all and left no friendly drop to help me after. Oh, then I'll be brief. Friendly dagger, this is thy sheath. What? Oh, it bends. It's a bend. There rust and let me die. Oh.
That's Romeo and Juliet, but epilogue!
A glooming peace with this day it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show its head. Go forth and have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned and some punished. For narrow is there a story of more woe than of Juliet and her Romeo. And Romeo and Juliet are dead! Okay, so that took 12 minutes, so I'm so sorry. If we're gonna get out of here before midnight, we're gonna have to move on. So our next play, Shakespeare wrote as a 24-year-old starving artist, desperate for a hit but too poor to know where it was coming from. So
No surprise that an obsession with food dominates his next tragedy, which we now present as a cooking show. Titus Andronicus, everyone.
Hello, everybody. I'm Titus Andronicus, and this is the Gory Gourmet. So, you've had a lousy day, your hand chopped off, your son's murdered, your daughter raped, both her hands chopped off, and her tongue cut out. Well, the last thing you want to do is cook, right? Unless, of course, you cook the rapist and serve him to his mother at a dinner party. My daughter Lavinia and I will show you how. Lavinia! And how are we doing today?
Oh, not so good, Abby. He cut off my tongue and he chopped off my hand.
Well, it's okay, sir. We'll have our revenge, won't we? Now, Hartville and I will grind your bones to dust, and of the dust and of your blood, and it'll make a paste, and of the paste a coffin I will rear and make a pasty of your shameful head. Come, Lavinia, receive the blood. Now. You want to make a nice, clean incision from carotid artery to jugular vein, like so.
Oh, that's really close.
Big blow for this, because the human body's got about 4 quarts of blood in it. And when that means dead, which should be right about now, I will grind your bones to powder small, and in this hateful liquor temper it, and let his vile head be baked at about 350 degrees for 40 minutes. And when you're done, you should have this lovely human head pie, which I prepared earlier. I even chopped up some lady fingers for dessert. Welcome, gracious queen. Welcome, dread lord. Will it please you eat? Will it please you feed it? Finger licking good.
That's really funny, Abby.
We don't have hands. Well, I think that's all the time we have. Make sure to tune in next week to see Timon of Athens' meaty take on the Greek salad. Good night, everybody. Say good night, Lavinia. Good night, everybody. Close enough. But inexplicably, it was one of Shakespeare's greatest hits during his lifetime, which allowed Shakespeare, who is now swimming in sausages, to broaden his horizons. Take, for example, the immaturity of Titus Andronicus, and compare it to the deep complexities of the human condition, as explained in Othello, War of Venice.
Think of me not as I am, and let nothing extenuate of one who loved not wisely but too well. For never there was a story of more woe than this of Othello and this Desdemona. Oh, it's Desi!
Oh, guys, hold on. Whoa. All right, guys.
What are you doing?
We let Sarah do the research for this one because it's good for her to feel a part of the group. But not gonna do that again. She looked up the word moor on the internet and found that it's a place where you tie up boats, which, believe it or not, is not the definition in the play. But
Lose the boat.
fine.
So, Amelia, what actually is a moor?
Well, interestingly, this is the subject of a blazing scholarly debate. You see, to Elizabethans, the word moor could refer either specifically to the berbers of North Africa, or more generally to any person of sub-Saharan African descent.
Basically, Othello's black.
African American.
Doesn't the play take place in Italy?
African Italian.
Can I just do it in blackface?
What are you, a politician from Virginia? God, no. Today's entertainment culture expects responsible, ethnically appropriate casting, and we have to do that too, so we can't do Othello because we're white, so we're not doing
Okay, wait. Bear with me, guys, but I think I have an idea. See, just because we're white doesn't mean we can't represent the Afro-Italian condition, you know? So I have this idea. Little old school. You know, it's totally boatless, I promise.
Yeah.
All we gotta do is get a beat going, you know? Kind of like a... There once was a brother by the name of Othello. He liked white women, and he liked limoncello. And a punk named Iago who made himself a menace because he didn't like Othello, the Moor of Venice. And Othello got married to Desdemona, and he went off to the war, and he left her alone. It was a Mona, Grona. He left her alone. He didn't write a letter. He didn't tell him.
Stop right now.
No, we're not.
Get off stage.
Pop or
Get
not.
off stage. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry for that tragedy. How about we move on to the comedies?
Yes, comedies.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shakespeare's plays were greatly influenced by the Roman plays of Plautus and Terence, Ovid's hilarious Metamorphosis, as well as the rich Italian tradition of commedia dell'arte. He was a genius at borrowing and adapting these different plot devices.
Sorry. Isn't that called plagiarism?
Shakespeare did not plagiarize, he distilled.
That's the exact same thing. He's a big cheater.
It takes a big genius to distill 5 different ideas into 16 different plays.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, I can never tell them apart. Like, wait, what's that one with the dukes and the shipwreck and the twins, and then there's a big wedding at the end?
Yeah, that's all of them.
See?
Well, obviously, Shakespeare should have written one exemplary play instead of 16 ones, which is why we have taken the liberty of condensing his comedies into one, which we have called The Comedy of Two Well-Measured Gentlemen Lost in the Merry Wives of Venice on a 12th Summer's Midnight in Winter, or
Cymbeline taming Pericles the merchant in the Tempest of Love as much as you like it for nothing.
Four weddings and a transvestite.
It was all in order. Okay. Act 1. A Bohemian duke swears an oath of celibacy, turns the rule of the city over to his tyrannical brother, and sets sail for the golden age of Greece. While rounding the heel of Italy, the duke's ship is caught in a terrible tempest.
Oh no, I'm caught in a terrible tempest.
Nice job. That cast him up on a desert island along with his sweet, innocent, and clueless young daughter. Clueless.
Oh, Daddy, I'm so lonely on this island, and I'm pubescent. Oh my God.
Young daughter, beware of symbols of colonial oppression lurking in caves waiting for virgins.
Oh, okay, bye.
The duke's long-lost son, a dashing, clueless young merchant, is also shipwrecked, coincidentally on the very same island.
How must I survive without funds in this strange foreign land? I know, I must find me a convenient Judeo-Italian stereotype. Here comes one now.
What's the matter with you, buddy? Need a payday loan?
The Jew tricks the merchant into putting down his brains as collateral on the loan.
Such a deal.
Act 2. Fearing ravishment, the dashing, clueless young princess disguises herself as a boy and becomes page to the dashing, clueless, young soldier.
You there, boy.
Hello.
You shall woo the lady Olivia for me, for she is shrewish, and I am sick with love.
Although I may not speak it aloud, I do love thee. Although I'm a boy.
I swingeth not that way, boy. Go, deliver this hence.
Whence?
Hie thee hither from hence to thence.
Act 3. The beautiful, virginal, and clueless young princess arrives in Mandrag to woo the lady Olivia.
'Tis I, the annoying lady Olivia. Come hither.
Whither?
Hither from thither. If you come in that straight way thither.
Act 4. On the 12th night of midsummer, Puckish Sprite leads all the lovers deep into the forest and squeezes the aphrodite juice of a hermaphrodite flower in their eyes. And while the Queen of Fairies uses the room mechanically as the head of an ass.
Yeah, but I have the ass of a man.
Act 5. In the ensuing bisexual animalistic gathering, the princess's man clothes are ripped off, revealing a smoking bod which is clearly female. The merchant recognizes his sister.
My nearly identical twin.
My long-lost, strangely attractive brother.
He too realizes she's bi-curious.
Oh, brave new world.
Dashing. The Jew exits, pursued by a bear. Oh, a bear! And they all get married in the state of Massachusetts and sing Kumbaya. Now give us your hands if we be friends, because all is well that finally ends. Thank you.
16 plays in like 5 minutes. That's not bad, but if we're gonna get out of here soon, we gotta move on to the tragedies.
Interestingly, we discovered that Shakespeare's comedies aren't nearly as funny as his tragedies.
It's so true. You know what's actually really funny? The Scottish play.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I love Macbeth.
No! You can't say the name in the theater because
It's Kurt.
Wait. Why do we call it the Scottish play?
There's nothing remotely Scottish about it.
No, it's all in the performance, Sarah. So you can see the heather rippling off the highlands, feel the cold summer breeze wafting up your kilt, and smell the vomit steaming in the alley outside the pub.
you know, that's a great idea. You know, kilts, whiskey,
Vomit!
Ladies and gentlemen, we now present our authentically Scottish production of Macbeth.
Macbeth, beware Macduff. No man of woman born shall harm Birnham Wood. To Birnham Wood, to Dunsinane, don't you know?
Then what McNeil McFeed of Macduff?
See, you, Jimmy, and know that Macduff from his mother's womb untimely raped. What do you know about that?
I do nay like it, but I support the woman's right to choose. Lay on Haggis bread.
Oh, that's so hard on the knees. Oh, Macbeth, he murdered me wife. He killed me wee man, and he did poop in my soup.
I did not.
Ah, you did? I had to throw half of it away. Oh, I'm cutting over it. Oh, look at the blood. It's so bloody. Oh. Here lies Giuseppe's cursed head. Macbeth, your ass is out the window. And no, there was never a story of more blood and death than this of Mr. and Mrs. Macbeth. Thank you.
Meanwhile, in ancient Rome, Julius Caesar was a much beloved tyrant. Oh, hail Julius Caesar! Hail, citizens, who was warned by a soothsayer.
Beware the Ides of March.
The great Caesar, however, chose to ignore the warning.
What the hell are the Ides of March?
Oh, it's the 15th of March.
Why, that's today.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, I come to bury Caesar, so let's bury him and get on to my play, Antony and Cleopatra!
Oh, is this an asp I see before me? Oh, lay on, venomous wretch. Oh, it's a poisonous snake and it bit me. Oh, I'm feeling a little nauseous.
Sarah, don't Sarah, that's not a good choice for you! Sarah, stop!
What I do? You have this bizarre notion that every Shakespeare play has disgusting wigs and vomit.
It's an interpretation.
Barfing is not an interpretation.
Well, she was kind of into it, so I don't know.
No. Okay, Antony and Cleopatra is a very serious play. It's a trans-global thriller about political maneuvering across the ancient Mediterranean.
Oh, it's one of those trans-global plays. Of course, like that one that totally predicted wireless communication. Duh, so stupid.
What?
Yeah, it was like called Two Mobile Kinsmen.
Sarah, Shakespeare had a play called Two Noble Kinsmen.
Not too mobile.
Two Noble Kinsmen.
Right, but the Kinsmen, they were like Bill Gates and Steve Jobs.
No.
The kinsmen are two cousins who fall in love with the same woman.
Right, but they're like texting each other like, oh my god, you're like my BFF, how could you
No.
do this? Whatever, I haven't even heard of that stupid freaking play.
Okay. That's because it falls into the category that some scholars call the problem plays, or sometimes the obscure plays, or sometimes just the bad plays. But one of them, Troilus and Cressida, is hardly crap at all. In fact, I discuss it in my unpublished monograph entitled "I Love My Willie." Unpublished, but you guys get to hear it. All right. So I was thinking I'll just read this so they can know what Troilus and Cressida is about, and that's.
How about you do your solo and we'll do like a performance art thing. Like a interpretive dance.
Oh my god, I love interpretive dance. It's so pretentious.
Yes.
I was thinking the more straightforward scholarly approach on this one, guys.
No, you do that.
Yeah.
We got you. We'll back you
Yeah,
up.
solo.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Troilus and Cressida was written in 1603, published in Quarto in 1604, and appears in the first folio, although this version is some 166 lines longer than the second Quarto edition of 1645, which is some 166 lines shorter than... Sarah, please, this has nothing to do with Troilus and Cressida. Please get it out of here.
Is there anything in there about the plot?
Of course I cover the plot. It's on the footnote on page 63. All right. Okay. Troilus, youngest son of Priam, king of Troy, loves Cressida.
Oh, do I have to get the wig?
Yeah.
Yes.
You be the king.
Okay.
So, you're Troilus, and I'm the king. All right. Okay, so, and she is arranged with her uncle Pandarus for a meeting. There you go. Okay. Although she feigns indifference, she is attracted to him.
We have to feign indifference?
Yeah. Thank you. Meanwhile, Agamemnon, the Greek commander, has turned to the Trojans.
Hold on. Agamemnon,
I'm really bored.
So
I'm sorry.
boring.
So just
You think we're having... This is the things that throw kids off of Shakespeare in school.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Amelia, but I promised these people that I would not do dry, boring, vomitless Shakespeare. I won't do it again.
You don't even know these people.
Of course I know these people. These are my very best friends. That's my English teacher. Hi, Miss McCarthy. Please give me an A. So what do you mean I don't know these people?
What's your point?
The point is I love these people, and I don't want to see them get turned off of Shakespeare. You know, that's what happened to me when I was in high school.
When you were in high school?
For now. I would be sitting in class, and my teacher would be talking about Shakespeare. I'd be looking out the window at all those kids who played sports, and be like, God, I wish Shakespeare was more like sports.
What?
Okay, I know I sound crazy, but bear with me. So think about the histories, right? You have all those kings passing the crown from one person to the next. It's kind of, almost exactly, like football.
I mean, I guess it does bear
You know,
some similarities.
guys, the whole football thing, you know what's funny?
I'm ready.
You know, I always have this whistle with me, just for times just like this.
So I was thinking we play some football. All right, let's play some football. Let's play it. It's Royal Ass. Everybody ready? Yep. 2542, Richard III, Henry IV, Part 1, Part 2.
Huh? And the crowd is snapped towards Richard II, that well-spoken 14th century monarch. He's going. He's looking for an air downfield. There's a heavy rush from King John.
My girl's pushing downwards.
Oh, and the crowd is in the air. And Henry VI comes up with it.
But he's hit almost immediately by King John. Oh no, what's this? He's cutting Henry VI up into 3 parts. That's gotta hurt. Now he's got it.
King John is in the clear.
My soul hath elbow room.
He is at the 30. He's at the 20.
Oh, I'm being poisoned.
He is poisoned at the 10-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up with it now is King Lear.
Reagan and Goneril, I hand off my kingdom. Cordelia, go long.
Oh, there's a penalty marker on the field. Oh, fictional character on the field. Lear is just disqualified. Coming up now is the father-son duel of Prince Hal and Henry IV. Center snaps to the quarterback. Quarterback gets the hunchback, and it looks like Richard III's limp is giving him a little bit of trouble.
A horse, my kingdom for a horse.
Oh, there's a pile up on the field.
Come on. And Henry VIII's got it. He's at the 30, he's at the 20. He stops at the 10-yard line to cut off his wife's head.
Who's it, Eddie?
Touchdown! This could be the beginning of a Tudor cycle. Henry V, Richard III, the whole royal family is freaking absurd. Go Tigers! Giants, what?
What are you doing? Oh, I'm checking the list of plays. I think we're done.
There's no way we're done.
Well, no, we just did all the histories just now.
Yeah, and it was the lump of hilarity.
All
Alright, that's the comedies that we did. Macbeth, Othello, no. Alright. Antony and Cleopatra?
Oh, yeah, I threw up on that woman over there.
Yeah, Titus Andronicus.
Romeo and Juliet.
Coriolanus.
Oh, can we skip Coriolanus?
What do you have against Coriolanus?
I don't like the whole anus part. It makes me feel weird.
Skip the anus play.
Alright, so I think we did them all.
Yeah,
Nice!
I think we can let you guys go a few
Wait.
minutes early. Guys,
What?
Hamlet.
Whoa. Shakespeare did not write Hamlet.
Yeah, he did.
Well, then what's it about?
It's about the young prince struggling with his conscience after his uncle murders his father.
Dude, that's the Lion King. You look really stupid right now.
Yeah.
Alright.
36 down, 1 to go. Perhaps the greatest play ever written in the English language.
So,
Wait, Amelia, can we just skip it?
no.
Sarah, it's called The Complete Works of William Shakespeare.
Oh, cool. So we changed the name. The Complete Works of William Shakespeare, except Hamlet. I think it has a ring to it. I kind of like that.
I don't think it does.
I'm kind of really tired, like after that football game. Did you see how fast I was going?
Yeah,
We gotta do Hamlet. All right, so okay.
Okay. Wait. Oh my god. We can do it as a two-man show. Perfect. You two do that. I'll just be here.
No.
Sarah. Guys, I just always want to play on my role as audience member.
Sarah, these are your very best friends. They want
But I
to
don't-
see you.
I don't-
Do you guys want to
but I
see
don't wanna
Sarah
do-
do Hamlet? All right. Okay, so
Not freaking cool.
okay, we're gonna set up the guard scene. We'll need Bernardo and Horatio. We'll need Rosencrantz and Guildenstern too.
no, skip them. They have their own play.
Okay. All right. So battlements of Sarah.
Hi. Miss Kurtz, you want to help me?
Maybe 3 other people. Eating. You know the story already? Do it, Chuck.
Yeah.
You can do it.
I'll just start it and they'll jump in.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Nay, stand and unfold yourself.
Bernardo? He.
Anyone have any good jokes?
Adagio.
What's up? What's your joke?
How do you make the, why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
To get to the other side.
Anybody? Hudson.
Appropriate, please.
Please be appropriate.
How many police officers does it take to change a light bulb?
No.
How
many? No.
Dougie!
Don't just roast me.
No, it's alright. How long does it take for a soprano to enter a house?
How long?
Forever, because they can never come in and they can't find the key.
Okay, joke time's over. Yeah, that's fun. Let's do story time instead. Oh, okay. No, I got it. So the other night, I had the typical actor's anxiety dream. You know, everybody has them. But we were doing this play actually, and it was going like really well. And then intermission came, and we realized like no one knew who the hell Shakespeare was, and we didn't know our lines. And it was like everyone was depending on us. And then it came to intermission, and they left, and I was just alone on stage, and I was naked.
We'll take about a 5-minute intermission, see if we can find where Sarah ran off to. I'm gonna find Sarah. Joe's coming. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Sarah's kind of gotten too far. Oh, the camera. Security.
Do you want me to call Mr. Chandler?
Mr. Chandler.
Yeah.
Hola.
Yeah.
So they're not back yet.
Don't worry, everybody's watching you.
Thank you so much for that, Hudson. How was your intermission?
Second kept roasting
Yeah, I
me.
fought Kaya.
Hi.
We kind of
I
fought.
lost.
Yeah, he did lose,
Yeah,
of
sure.
course.
Was there a line at the ladies' room?
Yeah, it was really long. I like really had to get in there, so I just, Pushed through a couple people, but I made it. Don't worry.
Thank God. Yeah, we really have too short of an intermission.
Honestly,
It should be longer,
honestly.
yeah.
Too long of a play.
Well, how are you enjoying the play?
Very good.
It's fine.
We didn't turn off the phone. Oh, it's okay. Amelia! Hey. Yeah, of course. Can you put her on the phone?
What are you doing?
No, I'm sorry, Sarah. How are you? Oh, that's fantastic. Yes, no, I'm doing great. Except I still have to do all of Hamlet alone. Yep. Okay. Can you put Amelia back on the phone? Yes, I love you too. How long? Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Don't give Sarah sugar. So they were at the ferry, but not to worry. They're on their way back. But Amelia suggested that while we're here, we might as well go over the sonnets. So Shakespeare wrote 152 sonnets, which are conveniently located in this book with complete annotations. So, in order to cover it all, I was thinking that if we start with you here, and then you just read it, enjoy it, and you pass it along to the next person, and then when it reaches you, you give it to them, and then all the way down, and then just everyone enjoy it, read it, pass it along, you guys enjoy it, then pass it to the back row, and go all the way across, and when it gets to you, give it to Brooke, and then it has
Oh,
you.
honey, we're home. Oh, we are back, baby, and we are ready to do Hamlet. Helmet. Helmet. What does that spell?
Helmet!
You gave her sugar.
No, I said we're taking her to Disney World and you're going with me.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna set the stage for perhaps, as I said earlier, the greatest play ever written in the English language. Helmet. Hamlet. The tragedy of the Prince of Denmark. The place. Denmark. Battlements of Elsinore Castle, midnight, 2 guards enter.
Who's there?
Nay, answer me, stand and unfold yourself.
Long live the king.
Bernardo?
He, 'tis now struck 12. Get thee to bed, Horatio.
For this relief, much thanks.
Well, good night.
Look,
Listen, where it comes here.
oh,
Horatio, it would be spoke to. Oh.
by heaven I charge thee! What art thou? Speak! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
It was about to speak when the sock crew.
Break we our watch up and go, and what we have learned tonight impart on
Hamlet, Prince of Denmark.
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw and resolve itself into a dew that should come to this. But 2 months dead, so loving to my mother. Frailty, thy name is woman!
Yeah, you stupid.
There's mine uncle and my father's brother, the funeral-baked meats that coldly furnish forth the marriage tables.
My lord, Horatio!
Wittenberg! Methinks I see my father.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye, Horatio.
I think I saw your father yesterday night.
Saw who?
The king, your father.
The king, my father, but where was this?
Upon the platform where we watched.
'Tis very strange. I will walk tonight, perchance we'll walk again. All is not well. With the night we're come.
Oh,
it's so cold. So cold.
Oh, mark me!
Something is wrong in the state of Denmark.
Oh, Hamlet, if ever thou didst thy dear father love, revenge his foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder! Murder!
The serpent that should sting thy father's life, now where's his crown?
My uncle! Your uncle!
Let not the royal crown of Denmark become a couch for incest.
Incest! A couch!
Do Hamlet remember me?
My lord, this is strange. There are more things than heaven and earth, Horatio, that you dreamt of in your philosophy, so piss off. I hereafter shall think meet to put an antic disposition on. The time is out of joint. O cursed spite that was born to exit right. Right. Right, my left, stupid.
Neither a borrower nor a lender be.
Oh, my lord! As I was sewing in my closet, Lord Hamlet, he comes before me with his doublet all unblazed, no hat on his head, pale as his shirts, with his knees knocking together with a look so piteous in purport, as if he were loosed out of hell to speak of horrors. He comes before me.
Mad for thy love?
I know not.
Why, this is the very ecstasy of love. I have found the cause of Hamlet's lunacy. Since brevity is the soul of wit, I shall be brief. He's mad. Look you where the poor wretch comes reading.
Ah.
Away, I beseech you. How does my Lord Hamlet?
Well, God a mercy. Oh,
Do you know me, Lord?
excellent. Well, you are a fishmonger.
What do you read, my Lord?
Words.
So meta, isn't it?
Dad, the players are here and they want to do the play within a play thing, but I have no idea what that means, so you gotta help.
Lord. I am but mad northwest. When the wind is southerly, I know a hawk from a handsaw. One flies and the other's a handsaw, stupid. I'll have these players play something like the murder of my father before mine uncle. I'll observe his looks. If he do but blench, I'll know my course. The play's the thing, wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king. Oh my god. Okay, big speech, okay. Okay. To be or not to be, that is the question, whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep, perhaps to... No, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna...
Can you put the lights back?
I'm not gonna do the speech. They don't know that. They know I'm not gonna do the speech.
What do you know?
They know that I don't know what I'm talking about. Brooke's always known that I don't know what I'm talking about.
Wait, but you took this class last year. You know
Yeah. You want to hear a funny story? Brooke gave me a 73, and Sarah has a 98 right now, by the way. And that's just absurd.
Whoa! Wait, but you took that course over the summer. You have that certificate and everything.
Yeah. You know that certificate that I have framed on my wall? Well, I'm really good at Photoshop. And that's what that's from, so.
Wait, so you don't know anything about Shakespeare?
I know some stuff.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
Oh, listen. I thought the world of Shakespearean scholarship would be all fast cars and hot babes, but it's not. It's all ibids and quartos and folios, and I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm not doing it.
You need to take a time. I'm sorry, you guys. I guess we can't do to be or not to be. We're just gonna have to skip it.
We can't skip to be or not to be. It's the most famous speech in all of Shakespeare.
It's totally overrated.
Overrated?
Yeah, there's all those like big words and you never have any idea what they're saying. Remember that one speech? It goes something like, I have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth, forgone all custom my disposition, and though it goes so heavily with my disposition that this goodly frame, the earth, appears to me a sterile promontory, this most excellent canopy, the air. Look you, this brave o'erhanging firmament, this majestic roof fretted with golden fire, why, it appears to me a foul and pestilent congregation of vapors. What a piece of work is man, how noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form and moving, how express and admirable, in action, how like an angel, in apprehension, how like a god, the beauty of the world, the paragon of animals. Yet to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Okay,
No.
So you see, intelligence and emotion can live
side by side.
Wait. So you're saying when I put on my pretty little wig and play Ophelia, I could add some layers?
I'd be appreciated. You know, she's not all ugly wigs and screams.
So you're telling me in the Get Thee to a Nunnery scene, she's thinking things and she's feeling things all at the same time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, let's do that scene for you right now.
Whoa. You can't rush all those layers. We need to peel her brain open, kind of like, like an onion.
Sarah, you're actually having a rare moment of lucidity. You see, we could divide Ophelia into her id, ego, and superego, do a sort of Freudian analysis.
Oh, perfect. We'll do a Freudian analysis. That's so good. Now, I think what we need is, I'll play Ophelia, obviously, but I need one of you two to be the id.
I'm already playing Polonius and Laertes. You know, the play within a play scene's coming up. I'm overbooked. Sorry.
Hello, Hamlet.
No, it's fine. I'll get one of my friends to do it. Hi, Mr. McCarthy, do you mind? I need help really bad. Nuts and bozo. This is my very best friend you're talking to. I'm sorry, could you just remind me of your name? Oh, perfect. Do you mind if we call you Bob? It's just easier for us all to remember. Yeah.
That's fine.
Perfect. So, Bob, now what we're doing in the scene, basically, well, the point of this scene, well, you see, the thing we're doing, well, Amelia, why don't you explain?
Okay, so Hamlet is playing out sublimated childhood neurosis, displacing repressed Oedipal desires into sexualized anger towards Ophelia. Got that?
Mm-hmm.
This is over his head.
Yeah, I think so.
Hi, he's not a teacher anymore.
All right. So what's going to happen is Hamlet's going to say, "Get thee to a nunnery," and then Ophelia's id is going to scream. So do you think you can do that for us?
Scream.
Yes.
Yes.
Scream your heart out. All right,
My heart out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me step back into character. Get thee to a nunnery!
That sucked. There's no emotion in that.
Frankly, he's not an actor. It shows. But it showed a lot of heart, a lot of courage, you know? I just need to get more people involved in this, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, put your hand down, Will.
No. How about we do the ego?
Okay, all right,
Will.
Not Will. Will. You're thinking the better Will? Okay. Will. Oh, actually, do you mind if we call you Bob? It's just, it's easier because there's two Wills. Okay, Bob, so what we're going to have you do is, at this point in the play, Ophelia's ego is flighty, it's confused, it's
An ego on the run.
Exactly. So what we're going to have you do, Bob, is we're going to have you run from this end of the stage to the other, and then back and forth and back and forth. Got it? Go! Go! Egomaniac over here. Okay. Sit tight.
So we were thinking we could take the front row.
Oh, perfect. You guys can be the unconsigns. Perfect.
Unconscious.
How's that word pronounced?
Unconscious.
Weird. Okay. So you guys can be Ophelia's unconscious. Now, basically, what you're representing is the watery depths of Ophelia's soul. You're tossed in the waves of her emotions. So basically, I had this genius idea. I want us to have all of you guys put your hands up in the air, way up, way up, way up. Very nice. And I want you to swing them back and forth. Go, Okay. We get the point.
I'm sorry, Summer. You just put your hands down at the end there, and do you know what that means? You're gonna have to do it all by yourself. Alright? And no one's looking at you. So just put them up.
Everybody's looking at you.
Put them up higher.
And swing them. Come on.
Make the noises. Louder.
From the die from the God.
Okay, she's doing her
Whatever.
best.
We try.
Alright. Okay, whatever. Alright. Now, we need to divide up the rest of her brain.
The superego. So what the superego is it's these it's all those voices in those head. They're very strong, very difficult to shake. Some people never shake it in their entire lifetime.
Kind of like Catholicism.
You know what that word is?
I do.
Okay, all right. So how about you guys, from Sarah's mom to Brant, you're gonna be section A, all right? Section A. You guys, from you, I don't know your name.
Not the front row. You already have a job.
You got a job. All the way to Heidi. I know your name because you're my neighbor. You guys are gonna be section B, and then Mary, I know you because you're my friend's mom. And all the way to you, you're gonna be section C, all right?
All right, perfect. So, section A. Hi, guys. Hi. So, basically, you're going to be the voice of all the men in Ophelia's life that's keeping her repressed, keeping her down. You know what I mean? And I think a really good idea for this line, I'm a genius again, is that you'll use Hamlet's line, you'll say, get thee to a nunnery. So when I say go, I want you to try that. Can you handle it?
Yell it.
Brandon?
Loud, read it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Get thee to a nunnery!
Yeah, Dad, that's my
Get thee, not me. Get thee.
Me!
No! Not you, Dad! Thee!
I want to go to the nunnery.
Father! You should have told everyone it was your dad.
All right, D.
All right. I really hope your brother kills you later, though.
All right. Section B. You guys are gonna be, what I like to call Ophelia's inner hoe. You know what I mean?
We're going to call it the libido, but that's okay.
That doesn't matter.
I want to be in that section.
Sit in your own place.
Basically, you're the part of Ophelia's brain that wants to, get it on with Hamlet. You're the part of Ophelia that looks at herself in the mirror and goes, God, why can't you just put on some makeup? Do something nice for yourself.
No offense.
Yeah, we're not talking about you.
So there's actually a line straight out of Shakespeare about makeup. It's how about you guys say paint an inch thick? All right, can you do that? So on the count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
Paint an inch thick.
Oh my God.
Energy.
I
people,
believe in second
energy.
chances. So 1, 2, 3.
Paint an inch thick.
Okay. Yeah, I mean better than A. What can I say?
Great. All right, not as loud as summer. Come on.
All right, section C. Now, we're going to use you to make you relevant to modern day society. You know what I mean? Relate you to women.
Yeah. So maybe Ophelia wants power, but she doesn't want to give up her femininity.
Yeah, no, maybe she wants to be, a corporate executive, but she still wants to have a family.
Basically, she's saying, cut the crap, Hamlet. My biological clock is ticking and I want babies now.
Let's just have him say that.
Oh, all right. So
Okay.
you guys are gonna say,
Cut the crap, Hamlet! My biological clock is ticking and I want babies now!
all right, ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Cut the crap, Hamlet! My biological clock is ticking and I want babies now!
All right, now we're going to bring it back to my big boy Bob. Now, your job is to take all of the voices in the room, whip them deep within your soul into a deep frenzy, and then let out a scream when I point at you, not beforehand.
that epitomizes Ophelia.
That just absolutely epitomizes it. Can you handle that?
Yes.
Cool. All right, so
Yeah, okay, you go. Go!
Unconscious.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe keep going down. Maybe not. Maybe section C. Cut the crap, Hamlet. Maybe not.
But we digress. Back to scene 3, act 3, scene 2. The pivotal play within a play scene, where Hamlet discovers conclusive evidence that his uncle murdered his father. All right, get these puppets on here. Okay. Speak the speech, I pray you, trippingly on the tongue as I pronounced it to you. Suit the word to the action to the word, and hold us for a mirror up to nature. Does my lord come to hear this piece of work?
I am the king too, presently.
now how does my cousin Hamlet, who is also my son?
A little more than kin and less than kind.
These words are not mine. They delight not me. Sit right here. I hope that's
Oh, my lord. The Royal Theatre of Denmark is proud to present The Murder of Gonzaga.
Oh my god, is it a puppet show? It's me, the King of Denmark. and me, the Queen of Denmark, and we're so in love and...
Intermission!
How likes my lord the play?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
That's so nice. Love that. Okay.
My lord, Act 2.
Oh, bless you. It's me again, the king. I sure hope my brother doesn't pour poison in my ear while I'm sleeping. Oh, it's me, his brother. I'm gonna pour poison in his ear while he's sleeping.
Give over the play! Light away! Give me that!
I'll take the ghost word for 1,000 pounds. Hamlet, your mother would like to speak with you in her closet.
And I will see my mother in her closet.
Behind the arras, I'll convey myself to hear the process.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
No, mother, you have my father much offended.
What will thou do? Thou will not murder me! Oh, help, 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 help!
How thou a rat!
Oh no, that'll hurt.
Dead for a ducat, dead!
Oh, I'm the king again.
No, Hamlet! Where's Polonius?
At supper.
Where?
Not where he eats, but where he's eaten.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Okay.
Oh no, it's Laertes! Son of Polonius!
Brother to Ophelia.
And quite a snappy dresser.
Oh, vile king! I'll be revenged for my father's murder! What? Come now! What noise is this? Kind maid, sweet sister, sweet Ophelia.
And they bore him barefaced on a bier with a hey nanny hey, and in his grave rained many a tear with a hey nanny hey, cha cha cha. Oh, I am mad. I'm out of my tiny little mind. Here's rosemary for you and rue for remembrance. Mr. McCarthy, take notes. This is acting.
I had given these violets, and they withered away when my father died. Bastard!
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, wait. I'm starting to feel nauseous.
Thank you, Sarah. Hamlet comes back.
Wait, Joe, quick question. When's the next scene with Ophelia?
There are no more scenes with Ophelia.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean there's no more scenes with Ophelia?
That's all Shakespeare wrote.
Wait, what happened to her?
She drowns. How can I prove myself my father's son in deeds more than in words?
What are you doing? No, off stage. Off stage. No.
But
I know
she
you're
drowned.
lifeguard. It's not happening. No.
Thank you. Ophelia, ladies and gentlemen. To cut his throat in the church. And to that end, I'll anoint my sword with an unction so mortal that where it draws blood, no one can save the thing from its cataplasm. Yeah, I don't know what it means.
This skull had a tongue in it and could sing once, and then... it died, right? Yeah, okay. But soft, here comes the queen. Couch me a while and mark.
Lay her in the earth and let violets spring from her unpolluted flesh.
Oh, sweet to the sweet.
Hold off the earth a while till I have caught her once more in mine own arms.
Who is he whose grief bears such an emphasis? This is I, Hamlet the Great Dane.
Oh, gentlemen, Hamlet, Laertes! The devil take thy soul!
I will fight with him until my eyelids no longer wet.
No, it's wrong!
I was dead! Bring us the foils!
Well, careful, they're really pointy.
Come, sir.
Come, my lord.
Ah!
Ow! One! No!
Judgment!
A hit, a very palpable hit.
What are you wearing?
Layers!
Hamlet, take a drink of this.
Nay, set it by a while. Father, mother, uncle, whatever. Ah! Ow! Another hit, what say you?
A touch, I do confess.
Oh, I'm awfully thirsty. I'm gonna take a sip from this cup.
Madam, do not drink!
Oh, I pray you pardon me, sir. I'm gonna, ooh.
It's a poison cup. It's too late.
Come for the third layer,
That's gross.
Ah! Ah!
Ow!
God, that hurt. How does the queen?
She swoons to see thee bleed.
No, it's the cup. It's poisoned.
Villainy! Treachery! Seek it out! Get out! It is here, Hamlet. Here I lie, never to rise again. The king's to blame.
What? The point in venom too? Then venom to thy work. Here, thou incestuous, murderous, cross-dressing Dane! Follow my mother!
Here I lie, justly killed by mine own treachery.
Heaven make thee free of it. I follow thee. You that look pale and tremble at this chance, that are but mutes or audience to this act. If thou dost hold me in thy hearts, absent thee from felicity a while, and in this harsh world draw thy breath in pain to tell my story. The rest is silence.
Oh!
Oh my god, wait, let's do Hamlet again.
We do not have time.
No, we do if we cut the freaking layers.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
You shall have an encore. We're gonna do it
Faster!
oh, here you go. Nice announcement for the kids.
Yeah, we have a few kids in the audience. Yay. But I should make an announcement. There are a lot of crazy falls that we do and a lot of dangerous pointy stuff. So, keep in mind that we are trained professionals. Do not try this at home. Dad.
No.
Take me to the nunnery?
You're not a star, Dad. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt.
My lord, I think I saw your father yesternight.
Would the night were come.
Oh, mark me!
Something is wrong in the state of Denmark.
Prevent my murder!
My lord, this is strange.
There are more things in heaven and earth, so piss off. To be or not to be, that is the question.
Oh, good, my lord.
Get me to another. Speak the speech, I pray you. Shouldn't be on the tongue as I pronounce it to you. It's the word to the action.
Give over the play!
I'll take a ghost word for £1,000. Now, mother, what's the matter? Now, mother, what's the matter?
That will not murder me. Help, 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 help.
I know a rat. Down for a ducat. Dead.
Now, Hamlet, where's Polonius?
At supper.
Where?
Dead.
Sweet Ophelia.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him. But soft. Here comes the queen.
Lay her in the earth.
Sweet to the sweet.
Tis I, all with the cheese Danish. The devil take thy soul.
Bring us the foil.
Have one for me. Oh, I'm slain. Oh, I'm poisoned. I follow you. The rest is silence.
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall do it
Faster! Give me a sword. Give me a sword. Take that. Okay. Oh, this is too
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a fantastic audience. We shall now do it backwards.
I thought we were out of time.
Wait, what does that even mean?
I'm having fun. This is my last performance. I don't want it to be over.
Okay, I mean, sure, whatever.
Oh, my knees. Silence is rest of thee follow on.
Poison to my own!
Slain in my own! Boils the us give Dame the Hamlet I is this! Earth the awful!
Sweet to the sweet!
Earth the Averlay! Queen that comes here! Yorick! For alas! Ophelia sweet! Other eyes where? Dead! Duck it off for dead! Help! 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 Help!
Murder me now, wilt thou wilt what?
Christ is king the! Tongue the untrimmingly speech!
Ah!
None are out to be get!
My lord, good.
B2 not or B2! Off piss, Horatio! Earth and heaven and things more aren't there!
Strange is this lord my.
Ooh! Denmark of seed in the rottenness something.
Yesterday, father, your saw, I think I, lord my.
Mouth with flesh solid, 2-2, this, that.